So in this problem, we have to find the value of this limit. So we have to consider, let us suppose the limit L is equal to limit x tending to 0 sine of x whole to the power of x. So first of all, we need to put the limit here in the given function. So that is sine of 0 to the whole power 0. It will give 0 to the power 0. So we can say the limit is of the form 0 to the power 0. So in such a problem, while solving the limit, we need to take the log on both sides. It will give the limit of log of limit x tending to 0 sine of x to the whole power x. So now it can written as that is a limit x tending to 0 log of sine x to the whole power x. Further, we will use here the property of log. It will give the limit x tending to 0 x times of log of sine of x. Again, we have to put the limit here. It will give 0 log of sine of 0. So it will give 0 times of infinity. So now we need to convert this form to infinity by infinity. We have to convert this form infinity upon infinity. So further, we will take here that is the limit x tending to 0. We will divide this log of sine x by the function 1 by x, because this and this one both are equivalent, because we have divided the natural log of sine of x by 1 by x. If I put here the limit, it will give infinity by infinity. So now we will use here L'Hospital, so that it become an indeterminate form. This is the indeterminate form. So now we will use L'Hospital rule. So further we will differentiate numerator and denominator with respect to x. It will give whole divided by the derivative d over dx of 1 by x. So that is, after differentiating this uh, function, it will give the limit x tending to 0. Derivative of log, it will give 1 by sine x. And the derivative of sine, it will give cos x. And the derivative of 1 by x, that is negative 1 by x square. So further, we will write here that is the limit x tending to 0. Take the minus outside. We will write here cos x by sin x, and this x square will go to the numerator. that is x square. Further, we can write here that is minus of limit x tending to 0 cos x multiplied to x, and one of the x we can write here x, and that we can write here sin x. Further, we will write the minus limit x tending to 0 x time of cos x whole divided by, we can write here, we will write this function as sin x by x. So after we will apply the limit here, so this will be that sin x by x. After we can apply the property of limit x tending to 0 x time of cos x upon the limit x tending to 0 sin x upon x. So it will give minus 0 times of cos of 0, and value of this limit will be that is 1. So here will be that is 1. It will give negative 0 by 1, it will give 0. So therefore we will write here the value of the log of limit L is equal to 0. So now taking the anti-log on both sides, L is equal to base is that is e to the power of 0, that is 1. So therefore we can write as the value of the limit that is x tending to 0 sin x to the whole power x is equal to 1. And this is your required final answers.